Hi guys, welcome to Tess Crafts. Just a quick one today. I'm not going to be doing it here too long. I don't know if you remember the video with the stencils. So I've started cutting them out. I've got little felt feet. I've done his hat, shorts and t-shirt. So I'm on the little boy. And then I'm going to do the little girl now. So we need a nice pretty colour for her. So how are you all doing? As your rain stopped. We had thunder and lightning here this morning. Not that you'd know now by the sky. But yeah. So I hope you're all doing well. Just realised it's got a pattern on it. So basically I am just lying a stencil over the top of the fabric. I'm with my biro. I'm literally just drawing through the lines. Let's just join them up. And then all I do is, once I've joined the lines up, which is that, so that's the dress, I'll put a little pin in just to hold it together, and now I'm going to sew just outside the mark that I've drew. Pulling that out. So yeah, I've got my pegboard, so I will be able to pin them up once they're cut out, sewn. I could pin his little feet out, that look really funny. And then I can have a play with some of the colours for backgrounds, because it's going to be a quilt. So, and I've got these old twilly types of fabric, so I don't want like to put it on a really bright colour, say like the yellow I'm using for the dress. It will take away the colour of the people, which is obviously not what I want to do. You need a very neutral white, black, grey. It might be that chatting, not in here. Lost my scissors, I do that all the time. But what I have done is, I don't know if I've got my unpicker in here. No. I might have to use a needle. I've sewn over the bottom of the dress, which is obviously my turning gap. So we will just unpick it a little bit. I can't really see. That's probably better on the back. So now I'm going to cut round my dress, and I'll show you what it looks like. So yeah, for the colours you don't really want like this yellow that I'm using. because you're going to take away from their colours, because they're quite soft colours. So you'd need a grey, white, black, could have green, depending on their scene. You could have like a blue top and a green bottom. So it all goes on what. So I'm literally now, without ripping too much of it open, where's my pencil? And I've just got a pencil with a rubber end, because I can't find my tool. Oh, just dropped it. So yeah, so this is literally that's an arm, see, just there. Got to push that out like that. An arm here as well, I think. Let's just push it through. Might have to use the end of my pencil for that. And there's her little dress. So you just fold the ends over. And then I use clips, but you can pin it. I just think the hems are too tiny for pins. Although some of the, I'll show you the bits I've done so far, and you can see that the clips are actually bigger than what I've made. So then you just shove it in. Once it's folded in, it will fold in. Little dress, t-shirt and shorts, and got a hat. They don't look obviously like much now because they've got clips on. So that was her dress. So she's got a yellow dress. And she could have this checked yellow for her hat. And again, it's just draw around it. And take the stencil off and just join the dots, pin it, and then sew, and remember to leave a turning gap. So we'll start there. This is the first of many quilts, I think. I've got quite a few ideas for quilts. Soft toys coming up. Dolls that will have clothes, boys and girls. So they'll be quite cool. And yeah, just little bits, really. So I'll pull my pin right out now because I have started sewing, so that's not Gonna move. You just want a little bit of down here. Backwards. Cut. I have to cut threads off because some of the threads are actually bigger than the item itself. So again, you just cut around what you've sewn, like so. Quite close to your stitching, obviously not through your stitching because it'll unravel, and then when you go to turn it through you'll have a hole, and then you cut that off. So that's what it looks like without it being turned inside out. And I'll just turn it right way through. This stops fraying as well. And then you just have to, this is the fiddly bit, turn it over as if you was getting ready to stitch it and peg it. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on. Once these are stitched, maybe on a background piece if I can find one, especially this girl and boy, I'll stick it on my board behind me. And that will be one of many blocks. So make sure I get all the ending before I clip it. You do one and the other bit moves out. Okay. It just holds it in place. So yeah, because I'm using, as I was saying, these fabrics, which are the twilly ones, they'd look lost on as a thing. It looks lost, so you do need a very neutral background, and that's got a pattern on it, but that colour would be ideal. A white. I mean, a colour like that is like a greeny colour. That'd be really cool. It's not out in your face. So yeah, once I've done them and I've stitched them and I've worked out what I'm going to use them for the background, I will take a picture and I will pin them to the board and take a picture and put it on. So thanks for joining, and I will speak to you soon. Bye guys.